Hi guys, it's Laura. Welcome to the third episode of my building series, Sunday Starter. First of all, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Christmas is a week ago now, and I hope that you had a wonderful time with your family and your friends. However, you celebrate Christmas, and if you celebrate Christmas, and otherwise, I just hope that you just had a wonderful winter time, and probably you're had some days of work or something, so that's nice no matter how you celebrate or if you celebrate. Um, this build comes out on New Year's Eve, so it's pre-recorded by a few days because this year I am hosting New Year's Eve with my husband at our house. So when this video goes live, I will probably be cooking or cleaning or getting ready or something like that. So of course I can't just sit and record. I think my husband would get a little bit angry with me if I were to play The Sims on the day where we're gonna have, I think, 15 or 16 guests. So yeah, I need to do some stuff today. Today I am building a family starter. So I'm building this for a family of 4 Sims. It's a mom and dad, and a girl child, and a boy toddler. And I don't know if you know this about starter homes, but if you start with a single Sim, then you get 20,000 simoleons, and then you get 2,000 extra simoleons for each additional Sim. And I forgot to mention that this family also has a cat. So 2,000 for the first, 20,000, for the first Sim, and then 2,000 for each additional Sims gives me 28,000 simoleons because the cat actually counts in this. And I bought a lot for 1,500 simoleons. So that leaves me, which is the cheapest lot you can get in The Sims 4, and that's the kind of lot that I've been using for all my starters so far, because that just leaves you with more money for building and furnishing. And with this lot, I have 26,500 simoleons left. And it's a bit of a struggle. It sounds like quite a lot of simoleons, actually. But this house turns out quite basic. I do realize at some point here that I did make it a little bit too big, so I believe I make it a little bit smaller than it is now. It's still a fairly spacious home for a starter home, though, so there is room for you to add in some more furniture and stuff. But I feel like it is actually quite difficult to do starter homes for multiple Sims, because the 2,000 extra simoleons per extra Sim, they don't really go a long way if you need extra bedrooms. So doing a starter home for 2 Sims that actually share a bedroom, that's fairly easy, but beyond that, when you need extra rooms for your Sims, like this, I have both a room for the girl child and for the boy toddler, and with that, it actually gets really hard to stay within budget. At least I think so. I don't know what your experiences are with this. In this build, I used a restricted number of packs. So I used cats and dogs, city living, get together, spa day, and fitness, and the fitness stuff pack. And I believe I only use a wallpaper from the fitness stuff pack, that dark gray, almost black stone that you see there on the front, is from the fitness stuff pack. And I believe that's the only thing I use from that pack. But I'm not quite sure, actually. But I believe you can download this house even if you don't have the fitness stuff pack. It would still look very similar to what it is now. Yeah. So I'm almost done with the exterior of the build, except, as I said earlier, I am gonna make it a little bit smaller. That's one thing that is very cool about building in The Sims 4 compared to The Sims 3. So The Sims 3 had a lot of good things. We had creator style, and we had terrain tools and everything, constrained floor elevation cheat. But in The Sims 4, you can actually click and drag walls, which is awesome. So I can just drag and make this house smaller, and that actually is very easy. So if you want to expand this house later on, it's also fairly easy to just click and drag the rooms to make them a little bit bigger, and maybe then add in an extra window, and then you're good to go. So that's actually pretty cool in The Sims 4. I think it's about now that I realize that, okay, maybe this house is just a little bit too big. So I'm gonna bring it in just a tad. I still have this extension to the house where I'm gonna put the dining table. I like that. It's like a glass extension to the living room, which I think is pretty cool. But as you see here, I bring it in a bit because I also realized on the upstairs level that the kids' bedrooms would be fairly big, and we would also have quite a lot of hallway space upstairs, and that was just unnecessary. Even though we don't really get that much money back from doing this, so I still have a little bit of a struggle. The bedrooms are fairly basic in this house, but I guess that's all right. It is a starter home after all, and yeah, starter homes are fairly basic. You don't have all that, like you don't have a lot of different furniture and everything, but this house has everything you need, and it actually even has 2 bathrooms, which maybe was going a little bit overboard, but well, I don't remember actually if it's just a toilet downstairs, so it's like a guest bathroom, if there's a shower downstairs. I don't remember right now, but it has space for a shower downstairs as well if you wanted to add that in later when you had a little more simoleons, like a little more money to make it work, because as I said, this house is fairly basic. Also, I'm gonna say this right now before I forget, I don't put in a pet bowl or an outdoor bin in the video, but I did put that in the finished lot, so if you download it off the gallery, you will have that. I ended up with, I think, around 200 simoleons left after furnishing it, so there wasn't enough money for a pet bowl for the cat, and also an outdoor bin, so that's good, which means that this house is fully playable if you download it off the gallery. I don't know if you saw there, but in the bathroom, I just used the concrete flooring that is free already in the game. That's a little bit of a trick that I have discovered for building starter homes, is that when you build a foundation, like when you build a house, you will have flooring already. And it's a concrete floor, and it's maybe not that pretty, but it comes in different colors. So you can actually switch the color up, like use the eyedrop tool and pick up that flooring, and then you'll see which one it is. And you can change the color, because then it's actually free. So also the bare walls there, that's also actually a paint, but that just only comes in one color and one texture, but the floor that comes when you place a room, it actually comes in different colors, even like I think a teal green one and a black one. So yeah, that's just a little tip for building starter homes. If you want free flooring, but you don't want it to be that gray concrete all over, well, there you have it. You can actually have that. So I think that's pretty good. I've moved on to the bedrooms, the children's bedrooms now, and as I said earlier, they are so basic. I am so sorry, but there are not a lot of toys or anything. I think the girl, the child girl, she has a little desk to do her homework, and that's it. I don't believe I end up giving her any toys or anything because I run out of money. The toddler has a few toys. The toddler building blocks and a teddy bear, as you can see, but that's it. I'm not going to be able to afford any more any more toys or anything. So, but yeah, we have a little bookshelf so the kids can, like the parents can read books for the children, and the girl can do her homework and watch television and any other activities that you want the children to do. You will have to buy other objects later on. But if you move in here and you have 2 adult Sims, if both of them get a job, then you will be able to afford a lot of that stuff fairly quickly. So don't worry about it. This is the kitchen, a little like a Galway kitchen. I think that's pretty nice. It's just very standard. Very cheap appliances, a cheap sink, and then a few counters and a few cabinets just to top it off. And I do remember a bin in the kitchen, so that's good. So as I said earlier, this house is definitely playable from the get-go, and you have everything you need for fun and family time and everything. I do put in couches and a television set, so that's good. And now I'm putting in the dining space, which I tried to make a little colorful with that pink rug and the blue chairs, just because it can be hard to get color, like enough color into your builds when you don't have that much money for decor objects and clutter items. But I think I make it work. Also, those 2 poofs in different colors also like add a pop of color into the living room, which is really needed. It's, as I said, it's really difficult. I don't have money for a lot of paintings, which is actually something I talked about in one of my other Sunday starters as well. I feel like we need more cheap paintings. If I go to IKEA right now, I can get a ton of paintings in frames, or maybe not paintings, but then there's a light from the fitness stuff pack as well. That's the only other thing I use then, beside the wallpaper outside. What was I saying? Yeah, if I go to IKEA, I can actually get maybe not paintings, but like stencils or all sorts of drawings and everything in frames that I could put up, and they would actually be very cheap compared to the paintings in The Sims 4. So I would love to see some of that. I would love to see a stuff pack, like a starter stuff pack, or like IKEA. I know they can't do IKEA, but IKEA inspired stuff pack. Yeah. But these are the screenshots of the house. Not a lot of landscaping, I know, but it is a starter home. I hope you liked this. It is on the gallery. I use the hashtag #simmingpettrine, and my origin ID is Pettrine. So go check that out. And I hope you have a lovely New Year's Eve. And I will see you in the new year. Bye!